Welcome back into the Sports Sources segment brought to you by Stern Agee. Stern Agee is a national company. They've thrived and survived ups and downs in the marketplace for more than a century. There's no luck involved in that kind of a track record, folks. Their financial advisors have a full range of products and services designed to help you achieve your own personal goals, plan your own financial future. And the best thing about Stern Agee is they got a branch right here in Knoxville. It's housing Knoxvillians. You've got East Tennesseans working there that you can deal with face-to-face. There's none of that phone call business. Stern Agee. That's who you need to get in touch with. They can help you plan your financial future. All right. Very quick. Everybody's got about 30 seconds on these rapid-fire questions. Chuck, I'm going to start with you. Are there any SEC coaches currently, not named Pearl, who Tennessee should consider if Michael White is not their guy?
You know, you would think at one time maybe Anthony Grant at Alabama, but I mean, I wouldn't consider like a Frank White at South Carolina.
Oddly, he's on the Missouri list.
Right. So, I mean, to tell you the truth.
Frank Martin.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really think of any.
Okay. Let's see. Then let's talk about a former SEC coach, Rick Stansbury. Let's go ahead and look at his stuff. Right there you go. 54 years old, from the state of Kentucky. He's only been at Mississippi State 6 NCAA trips and 5 NITs in 14 years at Mississippi State. 293 wins. He's their winningest coach all time. Up-tempo guy. Resigned in 2011, 2012. He's looking to get back in. You look at that. I mean, he beat Bruce Pearl in the 2010 SEC title game. Very little resources at Mississippi State, and he did pretty good things. Mike Strange, I think the fans would absolutely revolt if you hired somebody that was run out by Mississippi State. Your thoughts on Rick Stansbury?
He was run out by Mississippi State. He did a nice job there. He did a nice job there. I just don't know if he fits. It's hard to say.
You're not going to say it. Are you?
There's a perception by a lot of people that he's kind of shady.
Yeah.
But he's never been hit with anything.
Exactly. I don't remember him being investigated. The Renardo Sidney thing, he made the mistake of bringing that kid from UCLA who brought his own baggage and destroyed his team and really ended his career there.
Right.
Now, to my memory, he only made one real splash in the NCAA tournament. That was in going to the Final Four in '96 with that Dante Jones.
Well, he was an assistant. Then. That was Williams.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then strike that.
That wasn't even a splash.
I'm glad you said strike that. I thought you were going somewhere else. All right. I got to tell you, I thought Mississippi State was dumb to get rid of Rick Stansbury. Now they got Rick Ray, so I was right. But look, if you told me, his reputation may be dirty, but he did a lot with no money down there, and it ain't easy to recruit to Starkville. He's never been hit with anything. If you gave me Michael White or Rick Stansbury, I'm sorry, I would go Rick Stansbury because he's more of a proven commodity.
Can I add one quick thing?
Sure.
He won with a lot of players that weren't highly recruited. Jarvis Bernardo, Murray State, they beat out. Barry Stewart, UT Chattanooga, beat him out. D. Boss, Craig Sword. Those are players that hardly anybody else wanted, and he was winning with them.
He's not a bad coach, and if they didn't, there's a lot of smoke around John Calipari too, but the Kentucky fans aren't worried about it at this point. Yeah. All right, Jimmy. What about an assistant coach? Mike DeCourcy went on the campaign trail on your show this week for Mike Hopkins, who is a ex-Syracuse player, longtime Boeheim assistant. I was sitting there thinking, he's going to go straight to Syracuse when Boeheim retires. But Tennessee with an assistant. What about a guy like Steve Forbes if this search went to Hades?
Oh, I don't think they would go that route at all.
Toward any assistant?
No, or any assistant. Of course, Forbes had a show calls too. Yeah. But no, they wouldn't go that direction. I think the only reason Mike DeCourcy wanted Mike Hopkins, his first name was Mike. That's
or they're friends.
Yeah, but
no,
I'm going to get somebody that's been more of a proven commodity. I'm not going to go the assistant route.
Hopkins is
a lot of people have championed Mike Hopkins. He's the coach in waiting at Syracuse kind of thing.
Right, he played at Syracuse, been there for 16, 17 years as an assistant. If you hire him and Syracuse comes open when Boeheim retires, I don't know that he sticks around. Yeah. All right, Bob, last one. Will Michael White or whoever is hired be held to the same standards as Martin? Meaning NCAA tournaments only, up-tempo offense only, part cheerleader?
No.
You don't think
I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think whoever comes in here from a certain segment of fans, you've got the fans that didn't like Martin. They're going to like this guy because he's not Martin. And you got the other fans who say, hey, I'm going to give this guy a chance.
Which they should.
And then let the winning and losing take care of itself. But no, I think the standard is going to be different just simply because you had people that didn't like Cuonzo Martin.
I disagree because I think we've seen this time and again that they want up tempo and they want a cheerleader. But we'll agree to disagree, and then you can show me that you've got your carrying today, and I'll back down in between segments. When we come back, a question that I bet you've never heard asked, and an answer you might not like. I don't know. Come on back on the Sports Source.